Hello friends, this is Ganesh and today's statement is don't wait for any occasion to celebrate. Your life itself is a reason to celebrate. Okay, so celebrate your day. We'll start with that. So this is video number 17 and on OData servers, and this is a continuation of your batch process. In the previous video, I explained the batch process need and what is generally about batch, and we have seen about get method in the batch process, maybe one or multiple get methods. So today we are going to see the entire CURD operations in the batch process. This is very basic about the batch process, how we can handle the CURD, means all the different operations like create, get, put and delete, update and delete. Okay, so I'm not include any best practice or performance over here. So this is just how to include all the 4 different methods in one batch process. Probably we have maybe another video to explain the best practice or the best performance which needs to be taken care while using batch. Okay, let's take into the slide first. So today we are going to see about all CURD operations in one batch processing. Okay, so the first step would be, this is a common one which we used maybe in the header level. You just click the plus icon. I'm talking about SAP Gateway Client testing process. Okay, so in that normally we use to enter the value of content type. It's already there and we have to enter this value, multiple part mixed boundary equal to batch name. Some names you can give, okay, in the header level information. So the next one is about the different syntax for the input value in your gateway client. So that is for change set. So here this is normal, opening and closing. It's like batch name is opening, batch name is closing, and the additional line is going to be added over here because the same thing what we added in the header we are going to add it in that input field as well. It's for change set. So this batch name is only for get, we are going to use it. So here content type multi-part is mixed, boundary is change set name. I declare I'm going to use a change set and I'm going to have open and closed kind of a tag. I can say block because what I have to do with the change set. It may be a create, it may be update or delete. Okay, except get, I may have any of these operations within the change set. So here you have to give what is a name, what is a method name, what is your entity type, and what is the input of your method. So these 2 lines are repeated from the previous one. So content type is application HTTP and content transfer encoding is binary. Then the method you have to give and then entity set, then HTTP the version is 1.1. And content type is application and JSON, meaning here I'm going to give the information in the JSON format because that's quite easy compared to XML. If it is XML, you have to change the information over here. Otherwise, just go with JSON, and within curly braces, you might aware how to give the input for a post method. Within the curly braces, you're going to give what is the meaning field name colon value comma field 2 colon field 2 value comma, like that you have to continue. How many fields you have depends on your entity set, and then you have to close your change set name with double hyphen. Okay, and then close it. So this is for one change set, meaning I'm going to perform a single post method using a batch process. A single post method using batch process, this is good enough. Suppose I want to perform more than one post method. Okay, same like get, I want to perform 2 post method under the same batch. So how it can be? Basic rule is, if you open a batch, you have to close at the end. Okay, so this is entirely, it's coming under one batch. So if you open the batch name here, close it at the end. But in the change set, every change set has its own name. I have post method 1, I have change set 1. Post method 2, change set 2. put method change set 3, delete method change set 4. Okay, so every change set has its unique identification name or number to be I can say kind of a declaration. You have to do it over here. Okay, so next I'm going to show you two post method in one batch. It's going to be, I'm going to add the method name like post, put, delete for your easy reference. So for that the input would be here the change set name. This is done. Okay, this part is done. And here I'm going to start with batch. Any input or any batch information to be start with the batch name, whatever you have given in the header line, the first one, this one. Okay, so every or any batch operations, I can say, okay, not a batch, every any operations to be start with the same batch name, whatever you have given in the header. So here I just removed the closed one. So closed one I moved to the last. Okay, 1 second, it should be double hyphen. Okay, so batch is open here and it's closed. So n number of batch you can open, just one close is enough. And here I'm going to use or declare one more change set because I'm going to perform two post methods. So this is change set 1, this is change set 2. And here I'm going to say post, method name is post, entity and the version. Again, change set 2, post entity and then relevant input information of this post method. Maybe this is record 1 and record 2 kind of. So here I'm going to continue the same employee information table for all the CURD operations. So I'm going to use employee 1 here and I'm going to use employee 2 here, like two creation statements I'm going to do it in post method. So is this clear? Multiple batches to be open for every operations and that need to be closed only one. But change set to be open means unique change set to be open or declared first, and that needs to be open and closed with the relevant informations. Two posts over under a single batch. Next I'm going to perform a get. Okay, for a get you don't want change set because change set is not relevant for get, whatever we have seen in the first video, previous video. So get doesn't require any change set information. Okay, so ignore all the change set details or declaration, opening and closing block, ignore it for get. Get needs just a batch name like this. So here what happens, so previous one I close the batch. I'm going to include the third operation, nothing but get. So I'm going to remove the closed one here and I'm going to add it here. So batch, 3 batches are opened but the close is only one. Here I'm going to use content type, same thing, HTTP binary and get entity set within bracket. You have to give what is the employee ID and close it. So the relevant change sets are not applicable or not added over here. Even here I mentioned content type application JSON, even I removed it because it's not required. So for get only the value to be included within a single quotes over here. So that's why I removed this content type also. So 3 operations done. 4th operation I'm going to do for put. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the batch again, and put is also coming under change set. So I need third change set. So change set 1, change set 2, and I need a third change set. Again, every operation should start with batch name, same batch name. So here I added the same batch name and third change set, open and close it here. Here I used puts an entity set and content type application JSON. There is a 1 second. It's a put method. Put method details in the input. So what needs to be modified? So that needs to be in the JSON format. Close your change set, close your batch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 operations done. I'm going to use delete as a 5th operation. So that is also coming under change set, and this is going to be change set number 4. Start again with batch and remove this, closed batch 1. So here batch, change set 4, content type, binary, everything is same. Delete, entity set. Delete also same like get entity. It doesn't require any JSON format. Just delete, you have to give only the key values, whatever key values based on your entity, you have to give the key values. So this also doesn't require the input like put and post. So for delete also, no need to mention this line content type application or JSON. Just say delete entity set within single quotes bracket, give what is the value, means key value. This will perform. So here I explained 5 operations in one batch. So post 1, post 2, get, put, delete. If you feel to be added, because it's very simple for you, that's why I don't want to give very lengthy input. So if you want to add more than get, more than one put and delete, just follow the same, copy paste it. Probably you need a different change set declaration. Okay, so here declare a change set, open and close the change set, declare it, open and close it. You know about the close double hyphen. The same thing you have to follow it everywhere. Okay, once you get the output, everything is working fine, just play around, meaning there may be a 2 single lines or 1 single line. You can just add application like content type JSON, add some more lines. Let's see how the system behaves. Okay, once you get the output, not the initial time. Okay, the next about the methods, then I'll take you to in the system. So next, below methods to be ready to accept and perform the CURD operation. You aware of it, it's nothing new. Create entity, get entity, update entity, delete entity. We have seen many about this, so I'm not going to explain very detailed, but I'll show you the code, whatever I have written inside this methods. Okay. Apart from this, 2 methods to be redefined without any code to be included. Okay, the 2 methods are change set begin, change set end. So today in this videos, I'm not going to perform any code in these 2 methods. So just redefine it, keep it, in future we can use it. Okay, and the flow of the method is how this is going to work as change set begin and change set end. 1 second. So here it is relevant CURD method. Okay, it should be like this. Change set begin, change set end. It's like work as a loop kind of, or block kind of. Excuse me. Inside the relevant create, change, delete methods to be triggered. So every means create, it will trigger first begin, then create, then end. For change, begin, change, end, begin, delete, end. This too is not relevant for get method. Okay, so for get method it won't trigger. Clear? So it's very simple because we are not going to write any logic. We are going to just learn about the design, how to handle the batch, and how to give an input from backend as a developer from the SAP gateway system, gateway client. Okay, because we need to test it once the batch is implemented, so we need to test it. So for that, we are going to just check the design. Okay, let me take you to the system. So this is my system, and here I have already created the SEGW project, and I have generated the runtime artifacts methods DPZ, MPC, and I have redefined whatever method is required, especially for the CURD operation, and added the code because it's same old code, so I don't want to waste your time. So I already added it. I just quickly go through the methods. Okay, let me go to the extension method. Excuse me. Methods, these are redefined. I will redefine the begin and end. Okay, so here if you say get entity, this we did in the last video itself. I receive the value, and based on that I'm going to get the value from the table YJIEMP, and create entity. So here I'm going to use the method read entry data to receive the input data from your gateway client input screen, and then add it to the work area and insert it. I'm not here, I didn't perform any proper coding like sysubRC, commit, everything. I didn't do it because I want to just explain the design, so please ignore those things. Okay, and update, Here also I just update with read entry. I'm reading the information and updates the table. And finally, I'm deleting the table with key value. I receive the same VLP, and then Y, I just delete the information from the database table. Let me have a breakpoint. Why it's keeping more than one? Okay, and create and get, because we should know how the methods are getting triggered for the input. So okay, then we have to redefine two methods, and we are going to just redefine it. We are not going to write any code over there. Change set begin, change set end. So let me redefine it. That's it. Okay, breakpoint, and this is end. Okay, go to begin, breakpoint. Okay, let me act toward it. It's globally, let me act toward it. So make sure it's active, the current object. Sometimes it's inactive, so better do one more time, so nothing wrong. Okay, have a session breakpoint as well. Okay, now so this is very simple. The actual part is how to test it. Okay, the input informations. So mine is opened. Okay, it's open. Is the one, yes. So here I need to add a batch. Okay, let me go one by one. Header information. So header information is equal multi-path mixed boundary equal to this is employee batch. Okay, so this is going to common in all the operations. Well, before operation I had to open a batch. This is the name I'm going to give. Multipath mixed boundary employee batch, emp underscore batch. So first I'm going to use the post. Which way I explained, two post, one get, one put, and delete. The same thing I'm going to perform here. So I need to open my batch. Okay, oh sorry. Okay, and then this is not going to be get. So this is going to be post. So I have to declare my change set first. My content, this one, whatever I declared here, I have to declare for each change set. So my content type is maybe you can copy paste, multi-path mixed boundary equal, I can go with the same thing what I explained, change set, yeah, 1. Okay, this is for my reference. Okay, I'm saying I declared one change set. Next I need to open and close my change set. It's a block. Let me open my first change set and close it. Done. Now, so what is the basic one here? Content type as application HTTP. Okay, spelling, that is very important because it won't give any syntax error. This is an input file, right? So content transfer encoding encoding as binary. Done. So this is very basic lines. Now, what is the method? My method is post. My entity set name is employee set. You can verify here, employee set. Close it. I'll just change to post because by mistake if I click get execute, whatever I typed, everything will be gone. Employee set, this is post, so input is little down, HTTP version 1.1. Okay, and application JSON, but what is the name of it? Content, okay, content type only. Content, sorry, content type application JSON. That's it. Almost done. Now open and close because this is for the input. So my input is employee ID colon. Okay, let me open the table. The table is already opened. Here it is. Refresh. So A, B, C, D. Okay, let me. Okay, here it is. Employee ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, C, and everything. Okay, let's go with 200 and E. Okay. So employee number is 200, 201. Let's start with comma. Employee name. So this names is what you declared in your SHW project under the entity type properties. That one, not your database table field name. Probably here it's same because I given the same name in the database table as well as my project entity type properties. Otherwise, you got to verify whatever name you given, even if it is a simple spelling mistake also or camel case mistake also, it will give an error. So it's E201 is employee name, and then employee region. Oh, sorry, I given all small. Region is okay. I'll go with west. Okay, I'm done. So last one, no comma. Okay, so I closed after two empty lines. I already closed my chain set wrongly. Okay, this is a perfect one. And I'll go step by step. Okay, just one post in batch. So I'm going to close my batch also. EMP batch. Okay. Let's see how it works. Single batch, sorry, one batch with single change set. Okay. Let's see if it is goes to debugging. So whatever I entered is perfect. I think here itself I found an error. Encoding. Okay. Hopefully it should work. Transfer type, everything's fine. Execute, make sure it's post, HTTP, whatever it is, put post, get, delete. Here the triggering point is same, post and HTTP for binary. Sorry, batch. Okay, so here $batch. Execute. Oh, good. First, it opens change set begin. Okay, I'm going to press F8. Then it triggers. 1 second. Yeah. Then it triggers create entity method. Then change set end. It's closed, and F8 just come out of it. So here I mentioned very clearly HTTP 1.1 201 got created and 202 accepted. Okay. So this is the same thing in XML format. Let it be. And this is for bash. This is for change set. Oh, sorry. This is for change set. This is for bash. Internal numbers. Okay. You should be aware of it. Let me go to a table. $201 is there. Okay. Let me go at 202 300 for easy identification. It's got created. Next, I'm going to perform two posts in one batch. Okay, so simple, copy paste it. So you have to start with batch. Let me copy this until closing of my chain set. Okay, so here I'm going to use batch. My chain set ends here. So chain set number 2, you can give same chain set. Means once you get the output, final output, then play around. What will happen if you give the same chain set number, unique number? What will give what will happen if you give the same one for the next also. Okay, what kind of error it will come. So just check it out. Chain set 2 is also going to be a post. So my batch starts here. My chain set declaration done. I am opening my block here. Chain set 2. No change here. And I am closing my chain set 2 block. No need of any space between these two. Okay. So what I can do is let me perform, means add some other number. So 202. This is also 202. First post and second post 202. Sorry, 203 and 03. Let's see. Execute. Things works. Yes. Chain set begin executes, but it triggers twice. We have to find out why it's triggered twice, because again it came inside the chain set begin. Execute. So now what is EMP? This is the first time, right? So 202, the first chain set triggers now, and one more execution I'm going to do. Okay, it just end the chain set, probably the first chain set. Execute. Begin, chain set begin now. This is for second chain set. And again create entity. Now it's 203 because two post method, technically two chain sets. Execute. Chain set end, second chain set ends. So close, over. Here 201 created and one more also to be needed for us. Yeah, second one also 201 created. So if you go and check the database table, so 202 and 3 to be generated. Got it? What is the third operation? Get. Just a get. So for get, I don't want a declaration part. I don't want any block here, right? I want just a batch. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to say open the batch, because I'm going to perform a third operation and I need first two lines. There's no change here. I want these two lines. Yep. Okay. Then method. So method is get and employee set entity single quotes. So what we created 201 we created HTTP version 1.1. Got it? Nothing else. No content type. Okay. And okay, one more line. So batch, overall I close the batch. Okay, so three operations to be performed now. Let me execute. Be patient because I have a breakpoint. Change set begin for operation 1. Operation 1 is post. So okay, I didn't change it. That's why size bus is 4. I given the same 202 and 3, so that is the reason. So that's why you can change and check it out. Okay, nothing happened. Only size bus is given 4 because it's duplicate. Operation 1 success. Then closing the chain set. Opening the chain set for operation 2 is nothing but second post also fails because the same employee ID. And chain set 2 closed and chain set 3 is not open because this is not a chain set. This is just a get entity. Chain set is not applicable for it. That's why end chain set begin and chain set end is not going to trigger for this operation. It directly comes to get entity method. Okay, so simple. And what information we passed? 201 F8. Okay, so 3 operation success in one batch. 201 created. Operation 1 success and operation 2 201 created. Operation 2 also post. Operation 3 is 200 OK is nothing but get entity and it's get the information. 201 it is 201 west. So 3 process or 3 operations of success. The fourth one is put. So fourth one is put is nothing but again it's a chain set. So I need to open with a batch and I want to declare the chain set, copy the block of your chain set. Here it is. Just copy and go down all the way down. Okay, before closing your batch, open it. Okay, I opened it. So now my change set number is 3. So get this done. I opened another batch. What is this? 3, and open the block for 3. What needs to be done? I have to do put update. Okay, update is also same like create post. So here update the syntaxes, we have to give the key field, it's 202, and I want to give some different one here, employee 202. Instead of west, I'll go with south. Okay, that's it. So I have 2 post, 1 get, and 1 update, 1 put method. Let's execute. I'll just go a little quicker. So here it's change at begin because it's we already have seen the process. Then first post and change at end, change at begin for second post, change at end. Sorry, this is create entity and change at ends here, and this is get entity. So there is no change set. And then change at begin. This is for put, and this is for put method. It's like what is that? More update underscore entity method, and then change that ends. Third change that is it's closed. So if you go to a table and refresh, okay, it's got updated. So the post is not working because I given the same employee ID all the times 201 and 202, so it's given a duplicate error, but I didn't write any proper code to capture the exception, so forget about it. Now what I'm going to do is the next one I'm going to add a delete, and I'm going to do new entries for post as well. So I make sure all the 5 should work, all the 5 operations should work. So the last operation would be delete. Let me copy the change set, declaration, block, everything in from the last one is put. Let me copy it from the batch level. Where is the batch? Here it is. So this is for put. Copy this, and before closing your batch, place it. Change the 3 ends. Next batch starts 4, and here it is 4. So I'm going to use delete operation, delete employee set. Let me delete 201. Okay, and for delete is same like get entity. So I don't want this input, and if there is no input, I don't want this line as well. So I want just delete it and close your change set number 4. And few changes. Let me have a put 202. I can say employee this time, and get employee set is 201. That's fine. And then I'm going to give some different numbers for post 204, 204, and 205, 205, and 201 is going to delete. So let me this will work anyway because before delete this operation performs, right? um, I can go with 203. Okay, because put is also, I don't want to confuse also, that's why I want to give a unique numbers. At least 203 I want to get, and 204 create, 5 create, 3 get, and update as 2002 only is going to be update, and delete is 201. Okay, so total 2 post, 1 get, 1 put, 1 delete. So 5 operations in one batch. Let's see how it works. Execute. So, oh, nice. Let's see some down. 4 employee batch, 3 closed, change set 4, 201. Let me give a space here. Okay. 4 closed for delete spelling. I think it's good. Let's see. Execute. No. So here it should be 2 always before closing. Hope this time it works. Okay. Change set 1 for post. Change set. This is create entity. Close the first operation. Open the second operation for next post. This is create entity. Close the second change set. Third one, direct get entity, no change set. And this is change set 3 for update. Yeah, this is modify update entity. Close it. And again, it should open for delete. And this is for delete. And then close the change sets. Done. So if you see the output first, so you have 5 return parameters. The first one got created 201 post method, and second is also post method 201 created. Third is get entity. Normally it comes with 200. Okay, and this is okay, and get the data of 203. And fourth is put method. Put method is normally always come with 204 and no content. You remember when you done with put or this one, so put or delete, once it is success it gives no content, only 204 no content. So I'm expecting the same as a output for, yeah, for put as well. So this is update 204 no content, so it's success. And then 204 no content, this is for delete. So we are good. Now you have to check the table. So here it is, and go to table, execute. So 201 got deleted, 202 got changed, 204 and 205 got created using post, and we retrieved using get entity for 203. Okay, so this is the base of batch for all the CURD methods. Just play around. If you have any doubt or queries, please let me know. I'm happy to help. Probably will come with some more video about very little more deep about chain set in the next video. Okay, thank you so much for your time. See you in the next video. Bye.